So here we are at Yarnton Nursery Cafe, where we're going to be doing a mini Dine in the Dark experience with my three beautiful volunteers here, two of whom you'll recognise, Will and Stuart of course, and the third on my right is Jenny, who works here. And we're just going to be sampling some of the amazing flavours that are on offer in the cafe and some of the wonderful food that's provided in the shop by local suppliers, and just seeing what these guys can recognise about the food, some of the ingredients, and also what they take away from the experience.
Okay, so you want us to blindfold then?
Brave volunteers, please don your blindfolds.
Yep, I can't see anything.
No, not me.
No. But where's the food? We have the food, please.
And we can cut it there, can't we?
Yeah.
Just getting it ready now, trust me.
Yeah.
Do we keep our blindfolds on?
Pardon?
Do we keep our blindfolds on?
Yes,
Okay.
because the food could come at any minute, you see, and
Okay.
you might
Just
get
tell
a
us when
sneaky
it's coming.
peek. I would if I could.
Well, that's true.
Yeah.
Well, this is true.
So we'll see. So everything I think has been made from either food that's sourced locally or from the shop.
Yeah. We can edit all this out. And
Yeah,
then,
good. All right. I won't keep
Well,
filling then.
No, it's. I'm just going to take my
So
blindfold
how
off.
are you
and
guys? Hang on, though.
Can
let
we
me-
take them
no,
off now?
Wait, no,
Yes.
hang on.
No.
No, let's make the most of this. So, just having your blindfolds on for the first
Okay.
time,
Yeah.
what are you noticing about the space around you and what's going on here?
I'm more aware of voices.
Yeah. I'm much more aware of your voice, Andy.
Are you?
Yeah. Because, you know, you're much closer, of course. But then you also seem much closer to me. I know how far you are away from when I've got my blindfold off. But when it's actually on, you appear much closer.
Really?
Yeah. That's how I perceive it, at least.
Stuart?
I'm noticing all the hard surfaces around us because as a sound recordist, when you're surrounded with like soft furnishings, the sound is softer.
Right.
It's very sort of solid and hard sounds, even our voices. So it feels like a very harsh environment in some ways.
And it makes a big difference if you actually close your eyes as well.
Oh,
So you can have your eyes
what
open.
happens when you do that?
It just becomes your sense, my hearing especially becomes a lot more sensitive.
Right.
And that's immediate, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Immediately I was more aware of voices to my right.
So even though you've got your blindfolds on, when you close your eyes, your senses become even more sensitive? Is that what you're saying? Is that why?
No, it became more sensitive when I put my blindfold on. It doesn't become more so when I close my eyes.
And what were you saying, Will?
To me, it becomes more. My hearing
Ready?
becomes more sensitive when I close my eyes.
Right.
Ready?
Right.
Yep. Okay, we're about to go.
Right.
So, Andy, if you want to introduce.
So this is our first taster, and you'll be handed it into your hand.
Yep.
But don't put it straight in your mouth.
Okay.
Right.
So, but if you could all tell me when you've got one.
So we put our hands out.
Yes, that's probably the best.
Yeah. Okay.
This is a really weird sensation. Just holding your hands out and you're
Is it
anticipating.
like being at school?
It is. You're anticipating something, but you're not entirely sure what it's going to be.
I hope it arrives.
Is it going to be cold or warm?
You have to see.
Right.
You tell me.
There's a distinct smell
I
about
can
it.
smell something.
So in front of you, you have a little saucer
Cute.
with a dish in it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
So
I can't even tell which is the top end of the spoon and which is the
right,
bottom.
okay.
Thank you very much.
If you lift the dish to just below your nose
Okay.
and just inhale, take a deep breath, and just see what smells you can identify.
I can smell like maybe a dal smell.
Right. Any other ideas, anyone?
Cumin, maybe.
Jenny?
Just a general curry smell.
Curry smell.
Yeah, that's how I
Okay.
that's it.
Reminds me of lamb. My grand's lamb roast or something.
Right.
A
Oh, so you
casserole.
think there's a meaty smell there, do you?
I'd say it's vegetables.
Would you?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm thinking
Right.
chickpeas actually.
Any other
No.
any other smells? No.
No.
Maybe
just-
rice.
Pardon?
Maybe rice.
Rice.
possibly.
Okay. Maybe proddle it around with your spoon and just see what you think about the texture.
Yeah, it almost feels like a hummus sort of texture.
Lightly. See if you can tell if there's any difference in the textures
There
of
is
the ingredients.
there is
in there.
different textures.
Is there?
Yeah.
This feels like something with a skin on it.
Oh,
maybe.
that's very subtle. Yeah.
I don't know.
No. So, if you can just take a little bit on your spoon
Yeah.
and try and find your mouth with it.
Oh, that's the challenge.
What's the first thing you notice about it if you put it in your
Can't
mouth?
find my mouth. That's what I noticed.
It's a leafy vegetable.
What temperature is it?
Cool.
Relatively cool. Yeah.
Room temperature.
Room temperature.
Very hard not to chew.
Feels
Very
warm.
hard not to chew.
Okay. Any immediate flavours hitting you?
Tomato.
I hope not.
No, I hope not, because I can't eat tomatoes.
Basil. Bay leaves.
Right. Bay leaves. Okay. Anything else?
It seems quite sweet actually.
Right. Sweet. Oh yeah, I'm getting that.
Quite sweet. Like something you would maybe have as a chili.
Like a chili.
Like a sweet chili. Chili con carne sort of.
All right. Yeah.
It's nice actually.
It is very nice, yeah.
The big leafy vegetable,
Do you think it's bay leaf?
quite bitter.
I don't know.
Could be basil possibly. Would basil be quite bitter?
You think it's quite bitter, the leaf?
It feels like kale to me.
All right. Okay.
The
Quite
leaf
a few
vegetable.
suggestions there.
Yeah, it's
Any other? Take some more, and any more ingredients. There seems to be quite a variety of ingredients in it. So let's see what else we can identify.
I don't know what the softer texture is. Is it like a white sauce?
Oh. Right. White sauce. Okay.
Has anybody
Oh,
got
like
that?
is it bechamel? Is that the name of the sauce?
Oh,
the
that's
white sauce?
yeah, is it bechamel or bechamel? Whatever the sauce is.
no idea.
I don't know.
I'm definitely feeling like it feels like a chili,
Mincemeat.
mincemeat and chili.
Yeah.
So that's the main ingredient, would you say?
I think so. Yes.
Oh, I've just found that leaf now as well.
Yeah, it's really.
What do you think it is?
I think that's kale.
Do you?
Yeah.
Thing is, I know what's gone into it. So.
Yeah.
Are we anywhere near?
Well, we'll find out in a minute because we'll have the ingredients read
Okay.
out to us. So,
Is there garlic in there as well?
what are you noticing that makes you think there's garlic in it?
Is it because it's got like a sharp?
Just for garlic's nice and everything really.
Ah, right. Okay. So, any ideas what that was as a dish?
I'd say casserole. I wouldn't say.
Lasagna. The meat part for lasagna.
Okay, that's one. Will?
I'm guessing like maybe a sweet chili.
A sweet chili.
Sweet, yeah.
And you thought casserole or something,
Yeah.
Stuart? Okay.
I think I might have
Right.
eaten all mine. I don't seem to find any more.
Okay, so
Should we go for the next one?
well, we're going to have the what was it? Okay, gone. Yes, please. Yeah, could you tell us? Yes, yes, please.
Did you want to have a look? I've put them
Shall
in
we have a
little
look?
cards.
Yeah,
Look.
we can have a look.
Can we take our mask off?
You can have a look. Yeah.
Okay.
Got a little card with it all on.
Lovely. Thank you.
Okay, so
It's very nice actually.
It's good.
I thought it was more
finish mine now.
watery than that.
Oh, it's got raisins in.
Mango chutney.
And what was
Curried mince, mango, chutney, cream, sultanas,
Bailey.
Egg.
garlic,
Oh, yeah.
onions, bay. What the vegetable leaf was, just general bay leaf.
Bay
then.
leaf. So and those ingredients are from where?
Bobotti?
Bobbity.
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 I thought, wow. That bay leaf didn't taste anything
I
like
chose the bay leaf.
yeah.
Bay leaf. So how many of those ingredients did you think you got?
One.
Mince.
Mince.
Garlic, you said.
Garlic.
Oh, like
So
a
Is that
said
in
a
there?
white sauce, which
Yeah.
has cream in it.
That was great. I think. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. So all I really got was mince.
Right.
Okay, Andy, what have you got for
Right,
us
so
this
now we
time?
have a little taster in between courses, which Sue is going to hand out. Again, if you hold out your hand.
Here's a cracker.
And-
You get a cracker.
Okay, cracker first.
And here's the bowl in front of you.
Thank you.
You can
So we dip this, do we?
Yeah.
Oh, thank you very much.
cracker.
Oh, thank you.
And just take a. I'm not going to make you wait for each other, but if you just hold, yeah, see what you can smell, see what aromas come to you, and then
What, from the dip?
from the dip, yeah,
I'm smelling the cracker.
yeah. Okay, well, the cracker may have some interesting ingredients too. So
I think I can just smell salt.
Olive oil.
Milk?
Yeah, just about, yeah.
Milk, maybe?
right,
You'll have to pass that on to William.
All right, it's only one bowl.
Yeah.
Oh, right. No, nobody told me
I
that.
can take cracker.
Oh, I didn't take the cracker.
Right,
Oh, right.
I'll hand it to you.
right. Take a bite of it.
Don't forget your crackers,
thank
Stuart.
you.
Yeah, I got it.
Right, I think I've got a good dip.
You crack it up.
There you go.
What am I doing?
Okay, so have you got the dip there?
No.
William, have you got the dip?
I have got the dip, yep.
Right.
So the dip's just, that's the bowl there.
Is that it?
That's it, yep.
Thank you. I got to smell it.
Yeah. Maybe you just slide the dip along to me when you've used it on the table.
Oh, thank you.
Got it. Thank you. So just hold it up. See what you can smell, and then put it in your mouth, but don't swallow it. Just hold it in your mouth. And just see what flavours release themselves.
Well, I'd say mango again.
Mango, okay. And what about the cracker?
It's quite
Olive
crunchy.
oil.
Yeah.
Olive oil, okay. Well,
It's very crunchy.
crunchy.
The taste itself tastes very, I'm trying to say maybe cherry, possibly.
Onions.
The dip, yeah? Onions, cherry.
There's a
Mango,
warm aftertaste, but I'm not sure if that's coming from the cracker or the actual dip.
Right. And how about the combination?
I think
Enjoy
the dip,
that?
yeah, the dip flavour-wise dominates the cracker.
Right.
But that's the whole point, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. It kind of reminds me of jam on toast a little bit.
All right.
That's how
Did you experience any emotions when you say jam on toast? Is that
yeah, I think it was just that having something first thing in the morning, you know, having a slice of jam on toast in the morning.
Right.
I think that's how it really felt.
Yeah, but certainly a breakfast sort of.
Yeah,
Feel
yeah, that's how
like
I
a breakfast.
was looking at it.
okay? Right. So, well, Sue, what was that? Oh, go on. Sorry.
That was
hang
a
on.
full berry jam.
Oh, four berries.
Four berried jam.
Did we guess any of the berries?
Is there ginger in there, Sue?
I was going for cherry.
You said cherry. Right.
was
So
going
what-
for cherry.
We've got red currants, raspberries, black currants, and strawberries. We do have a bit of lemon juice in there, which gives it tartness.
Oh, and who was
Also,
it?
olive oil crackers.
Well spotted, yeah. And where were they from?
This is from the shop. That's Mrs. Bridges product.
Mrs. Bridges. What, both products? Or the...
Yes.
Right. No, yeah.
Okay.
Very nice.
So I guess mango and it was nothing. Okay,
How was that? That was
so this is main course 2.
the... Yep.
Thank you. Yeah, thank you.
I mean, even from here, I can actually smell potato.
Right, thank you. Oh, this you can just eat with your fingers, if you choose.
Spinach.
Spinach, you've got potato and spinach. Can you describe what you think it is though, just by the shape and the
This is
texture?
feels like a short crust pie.
Short crust.
Yeah, like a quiche maybe of some kind.
Yeah, I could do quiche as well. Maybe even a baked quiche.
Pastry both top and bottom, isn't it?
Is it? Is it? Right.
I think.
Okay. Now again, as we did with the other dishes, just hold it up and what immediately strikes you when you inhale?
Cheese. That's what I can.
Mushrooms.
Cheese,
Mushrooms.
That's my initial.
onion.
Yeah, definitely onion.
I'm getting the pastry as well. Yeah. Okay. So,
Smells of potato as well, doesn't it?
does it? Right.
Definitely. That was the first thing that hit me actually when I first.
Yeah, you said that. So, take a good spoonful or eat it the traditional way with your hands and just
It's really strange.
notice as it passes your lips what the texture. How does that feel?
Is there a leek in there?
That was going to be mine. Oh yeah. It's almost like when
Just the texture.
Yeah, the texture on your lips and your tongue. How was that? How does it feel though? How could you describe that?
it's almost like a strand. Strands or
Yeah,
something.
that's
Yeah.
why I said leek.
Oh, okay, that's why you thought leek.
Yeah, because the leeks always kind of unfold, don't they?
Yeah.
when you
Right.
cook.
Oh, I see. That's very sophisticated.
What I sometimes when you eat, you just put it in your mouth and it's just like a big mass. And you can't see. You can almost feel the individual,
Could eat more of this.
not components, but when it breaks down into sections, you feel the sections in your mouth more than just one giant mouthful.
Right. Maybe try some of the pastry on its own. and
It's
see what
it's almost cabbagey texture.
that- Is it?
Definitely, I'm sure I can detect some cheese in there as well.
Try a bit of the pastry. See whether you notice anything about that.
It's quite sharp.
It's sharp. What?
Good crunchy short crust pastry.
Have you cut yourself on it then?
No. Like there's a zinginess to it,
Oh, okay. Right.
but I don't know if that's the filling or the.
Right.
I think the filling's overriding the pastry, isn't it?
Yeah. So maybe take the pastry, a little
Yeah.
piece of pastry separately.
Yeah.
And even though the pastry is quite
Yeah.
crunchy, it melts in your mouth a little bit as well at the same time. So there must be butter in the pastry.
Right.
I'm guessing at least.
Some ginger in the pastry,
Do you
maybe.
think that's the zinginess?
Well, ginger's not necessarily zingy, but quite a warming sort of component to it.
Would you be able to name this dish? What?
I would probably
Okay.
just say a quiche of some kind.
I'd say
quiche.
quiche.
Well,
I would say at least either a quiche or some sort of vegetable pie, maybe
vegetable pie of some
cheese
sort.
and leek vegetable
Where do
pie.
you think it comes from? Where would you say it originated? You think it's a,
What, county-wise?
yeah, or even
Don't know.
I would say it's quite standard English dish. That's how I'd see it. Something maybe you would have in a picnic, possibly.
oh yeah, go well, wouldn't it? Picnic.
There's no meat in there, is there?
Doesn't feel like
no, I
it.
don't
does
think
it?
so. I don't think so.
No.
So what do you think the dominant flavour was for you?
Potato.
Cheese.
Yeah.
Will?
But it's varied between onion leek and cheese.
Also-
It's almost like a leek, cheese and leek. Well, you
Right.
used to have a cheese and leek bake at.
I think there's definitely leek in there.
I've just picked up a little bit of black pepper as well.
Oh. But quite a rich variety of flavours then. I think.
Yes.
And do you think, as you were saying, Stuart, if you were eating it normally, you'd have noticed that variety of flavours?
No, I wouldn't. I wouldn't have even noticed the individual, as say, the little pieces breaking apart in your mouth. It's just one big chew. So no, you do. You're quite defensive when you can't see of what you're taking in anyway. Now I'm getting an aftertaste.
Okay.
Back of my throat. So
Of what?
some sort of spice. Maybe the ginger again,
Right.
possibly. I
Right.
don't think it's a herb, but I've been wrong all the way through. So you know.
So Sue, do you want to tell us what this is, please?
Should we take these off?
Yeah, you can.
Oh, you
do
can?
if you want to. Do you want to open the envelope or would you like me to just
I'll
reach
open the
out?
envelope.
By all means, yeah, open the envelope. Great, yeah.
Envelope.
I've eaten most tomorrow.
Oh, it's got spinach in it. Okay.
I did say spinach, didn't I?
Good, yes.
I'm pleased with that.
It's very nice one, whatever it is.
Hominy pie, short crust pastry, potatoes, garlic, cheese, cream, eggs, spinach, nutmeg, onions.
Nutmeg.
It was the nutmeg.
Nutmeg,
Yeah.
well spotted. Well, Scottish not the right word, well toasted.
Yeah.
So that what we maybe thought was the leek was actually the spinach,
Oh, was it?
possibly.
The strands
The
of-
strands, yeah, because that's how spinach it disintegrates.
It's really nice actually.
Yeah.
Very, very nice. Yes.
So,
very nice.
hominy pie, where's that from then, Sue? Is that?
I'm not too sure. It is.
That was made in the coffee shop.
Made in the
Just
coffee
over
shop.
there, is where it's from. Right.
It is a known dish, but it is a one from our coffee shop. Yeah. Are you all right for a second?
Okay.
I'm going to put these on little dishes each, so we can.
Okay.
That was very nice.
Second dip.
This is the second dip.
We're making a mess of the table.
That's all right.
Probably mostly for me.
All right. Okay. Grab a cracker.
I'm just going to put you back a little plastic lid.
Okay. Can I pass this round?
No, you're going to get one each.
Ah.
That's the cracker, isn't it? Yep.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Hold on.
Jen, take
Oh,
the cracker.
thank you.
This is yours. It's like a little
You
dish.
want to
That's it. Thank
take
you.
the cracker over.
Oh yeah, thank you.
Okay.
That's it. And then it's on
So
the
you've
top
each got a
there for
cracker.
you.
Does this, how does this fit compare with the one that you had before? This cracker.
It's
Is it
the same
It's the
cracker.
same.
Oh.
Right. Okay.
A means to an end.
Yeah.
I thought that was going to be a trick question.
Here's your full.
Oh.
Oh, this
yes,
smells
plastic
This-
Yeah.
serving
Thank
dish.
you.
This smells like
orange.
Christmassy.
Right.
Like it's like spice.
Yeah.
You know, spice you get in maybe even cinnamon or something. It's that Christmassy sort of smell.
Maybe put it on the end of your cracker, and rather than bite the cracker, just sort of suck some off and see.
Yeah, it's
Let the flavours mingle. See what you notice.
Yeah, that's really sharp.
It's orange.
Oh. And then try it with the cracker. And
Is there lime in there?
It's been very, very zesty.
lime,
Yeah.
orange, something really zesty. Yeah.
Is it mango?
Yeah, it's really zesty.
Try the combination of cracker and.
Or would it be something like pineapple?
Could be all of those. Very tangy.
It's gonna be a citrus of some kind.
Right. Any firm guesses, Will?
There's nothing that's really. I mean, I'm maybe guessing it, but
Lemon.
lemon possibly.
Lemon.
Yeah.
There's also kind of an orange zest to it as well.
But there's something spicy in there, you think, as well?
Yeah. But
Yeah, it was like the mixed spice you get in, in mulled wine and stuff.
Right.
There's a warming to it, isn't there? That spice, and I'm really finding it hard to place, but I should know what it is,
Right.
or I should recognise it.
It lingers a bit, doesn't it?
Yeah.
I wonder what that would be. Okay. What-
Cinnamon, I reckon,
Cinnamon,
is in there.
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's probably.
Right.
I'll
Two.
do it too.
Have a card, Stuart.
You take our blindfolds off.
Yep.
You
Yeah.
can, yes.
Okay.
So,
So it is mango chutney, lime ginger chutney, and
Oh.
lime and ginger
so
chutney.
you've got two of the ingredients.
Yeah.
for that. Yeah.
Mango, onion, cider, vinegar, apple, lime, ginger, mustard, seeds, salt, and garlic.
And who was the supplier for that one?
That was also,
Mrs. Bridges again.
Mrs. Bridges.
Prolific.
we chose Mrs.
Ah, right. So these are all Mrs. Bridges.
Yes, they are.
And I should just add that this experience is a mini Dine in the Dark experience, and normally Dine in the Dark winning.
We got a guide dog down
Scampering
here,
guide
running
dog
around
over the
catching
table.
flies.
So normally this would take a couple of hours and would be in the form of a full 3-course meal. So what we're doing here is doing it really quickly, just to give a taster of a Dine in the Dark evening. So hopefully this is giving us some idea of what that might entail and the pleasure of doing that. So,
There's a certain amount of trust involved,
yeah,
yeah.
There's a lot of trust involved.
there's a lot
so-
of trust.
Yeah.
And you know that we're going to feed you good food and not
Yeah.
sneak anything surprising
Yeah.
or unpalatable in there. So no bush tucker.
No. Okay, I'm not actually allowed to eat this one because there's something in it that I know I can't eat. But you guys tuck in.
So we all know one of the ingredients.
Yeah, we
anyway.
all know one of the ingredients.
But yeah, so just you can feel it on your plate and just touch it. And what do you notice about the texture or anything else? How does it feel?
Quite
Your
crunchy.
fingertips crunchy.
Yeah, feels really crunchy. I'm guessing. My initial instinct was bread.
Right.
It's like maybe a crusty roll of bread.
Okay. And if you run your finger lightly across the top, do you notice anything about the crust?
Sesame seeds.
Seeds, right. Okay.
Wow,
Right.
you picked that up. I didn't.
Well,
I didn't-
seeds. Can
Yeah.
you feel them?
I can't feel them. No.
There's some on my plate as well.
Ah.
Ah, okay.
So, okay, does it smell of anything? Do you notice any aromas? I do. Mm.
There's a real strong smell of onion in there.
Yeah.
Now maybe just take a little flake of the crust off and put that in your mouth on its own and just experience that flavour, just that one small flake. Just that simple ingredient. It's quite noticeable, isn't it? Flavour.
Take a slightly larger.
I can't really taste anything.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
neither can I. For me, it's mostly texture.
Right. Can you describe that a bit? What kind of texture?
It starts off, again, it's that crunchy sensation. It tastes like, my initial thought it was bread, now it's definitely pastry of some
Right,
variety. So it's crunchy and it starts to melt in your mouth when you eat it.
It's flaky, isn't it?
Flaky. Is that the kind of is that the name of the type of pastry? Is it?
Yeah, it's
Flaky
like,
pastry.
it's maybe flaky pastry. Or,
I don't think it's pastry though, is it? Is it?
I don't know.
That's my initial feeling is it's a pastry of some variety.
And then when you bite in, I think it's a really surprising flavour combinations there.
Cheese.
There's a cheesiness, but there's something else to it that's contrasting really nicely with the cheese. It's quite savoury, but there's something else to it that's a lovely complementary but contrasting flavour. Are you noticing it? I'm deliberately being elusive because I don't want to lead you. I want you to.
Well, I know the ingredient that is in there, but I can't taste it.
That's tomato. Isn't it? You can't taste tomato.
No, I can't.
That's why I'm not taking part, because I can't
Yeah.
eat tomatoes. But
I can't taste the tomato.
Not at all.
do you get a texture of it, or it
No.
just don't?
No,
Wouldn't know
it's-
it was there at all.
It tastes very nice, but I'm unable to really put my finger on what it is. There's lots of very subtle flavours. Maybe cheese. or
Getting any
something.
sweetness there? You know?
I taste a little bit of sweetness, yes. A little bit.
That's what I noticed. Yeah.
Of all the meals so far, Winnie, the dog, is interested in this one the most. I have to say.
I think because it's slightly noisy.
Yeah, I was going to say it's the texture, isn't it?
I think I know what's causing the sweetness.
I was going to guess caramelised onion.
Right, yeah, that would have been my guess too, actually. Jenny?
Maybe.
I'm not really getting the caramelised onion, no.
Right.
It seems to be in certain parts of what I'm eating. So one part will have less flavour, and the other part would have more.
It's a nice texture. Would it be like shallots, do you think?
Oh, could be.
I'm beginning to get a smell now.
Oh yeah, what do you...
Yeah,
Picking
I
up.
shallots.
It is
It's,
shallots, isn't it?
that's what's coming over now. Now you're going through it.
It's very nice, I have to say.
Yeah.
Very nice.
There's certainly an onion, there's something in the onion family. Maybe a chives, maybe. I don't know.
I think the shallots has given it the texture.
Right.
Shall we? So I announce
Yeah, so what was that?
the winner is JJ Special Puff Pastry, Brie, Bacon, Chili, Jam, Tomatoes, Spring Onions, Chives,
Is
poppy
that chili
seeds.
jam?
Chili jam?
Chili
Oh, yeah,
jam?
chili jam.
And
Chili
is that,
jam.
is
Get the
that
bacon as
chili
well.
jam from the shop as well?
That's
Yeah.
the chili jams from Mrs. Bridges.
Mrs. Bridges chili jam, lovely.
So spring
so
onions
that was
and
the sweetness
chives.
that we were picking up, was it, you think?
There was no shallots, just spring onions and chives.
Oh. That was
The
really
oniony
good.
smell
So-
really came over to me.
That was really
Yeah.
nice.
So compliments to JJ.
Yeah.
For that.
But what worked out is rather good.
It is very
That
good.
was very, very
yeah.
nice.
Great combination. I like the sesame seeds as well. I'd say, yeah.
I'm just
So this is our last little taster, and so again I'll just invite you to hold it under your nose and see what fragrances you experience.
Ginger.
What
Yeah,
immediately
definitely
strikes you?
ginger.
Ginger, yeah.
That's the main ingredient.
It's kind of an earthiness to it, isn't there, as well? I think maybe.
I'm almost picking up it sounds slightly strange, but a brown sauce flavour.
Oh right.
Daddy sauce.
Yeah, that's
Daddy
a
sauce.
like a HP
Oh.
sauce.
If you just stick your cracker into it, what do you think about the consistency compared to the last one that we
feels
tried?
lumpy.
Yeah, very sticky as well.
Yeah.
Got quite a lot of resistance if you move it around.
Oh right, yeah. Yeah. Okay, let's give it a go, taste it. Oh.
Very
yeah.
strong taste of ginger.
Ginger, yeah.
Yeah, that's the dominant flavour for myself.
That's almost overpowering, isn't it?
Yeah, it's almost like there's nothing else in this.
Yeah.
I was this one struck me more, reminded me more of Christmas than the last one actually as well. So I wonder if there's some other spices in there that you'd associate with Christmas dishes.
There's chili in there again, I think.
Do you think?
For me, that feels like it. Yeah, it's,
Quite sweet, isn't it? Well,
It is sweet. Would it be mango in it as well?
could be basil there as well.
Just hold it in, hold the dip in your mouth for a bit. Maybe just inhale through your nose and see if any other flavours make themselves apparent. There's some more air in there, so it mix with it.
Carrots?
It's something quite earthy, and I can't put my finger on it.
Raisins or sultanas.
Oh, right.
When I smell it, it definitely really reminds me of HP sauce. There's a real,
Reminds you of what?
it really reminds me of HP sauce.
HP sauce.
Yeah, there's
Okay.
a real variety of spices. And
Right.
It does.
What is it about that reminds you of HP sauce? Though?
The smell.
it's the smell, yeah. It's the kind of, again, it's the,
You say variety, but what are the flavours?
so yeah, there's a sweetness to it.
Right.
There's a pepperiness to it.
Ah, okay.
The texture.
The texture, it's kind of quite zesty, something that you would have with your breakfast.
With your breakfast?
I reckon so, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Maybe with a sausage or something.
I want a sausage. I see a cooked
Oh,
breakfast.
cooked breakfast, I thought.
Yeah.
And with the cornflakes.
Not with
Yeah.
the cornflakes.
On a croissant.
Well, it might work with a croissant.
Yeah. Yeah, an almond one.
Do you reckon there's vinegar in there? Solid vinegar?
Yeah.
It's okay, I
I
think
think
probably
so.
quite like that. Okay. Should we find out?
Okay.
That would be
Right.
Okay.
So,
The winner is.
good. Wow. That is not what I expected it to look like.
so what is that?
Hold on.
Oh.
Date and fig chutney.
Oh.
Apples, dates, cider vinegar, which I think I got.
You got some vinegar. Yeah.
Figs, sugar, onions, sultanas, ginger, chilli, salt and garlic.
So I wonder whether I was tasting the dates, and that's why I was thinking of Christmas then.
Possibly, yeah.
And that would be the sweetness as well, wouldn't
Yeah,
it?
yeah.
The
And that sort of
texture,
earthy
thinking back,
flavour.
does strike me as fig texture. So yeah.
I was convinced that was going to be brown.
And what colour is it?
It's sort of
Muddy.
muddy sort of.
But not brown.
There's an orangeness to
Not
it.
really.
I wonder if you'd just seen that rather than tasted it first.
It tastes better than it's
Does it?
more appetising than it
Yeah,
I wonder
yeah.
what you'd have thought it would taste like just by looking at it though.
Maybe like a mango chutney. But
I
maybe
think
maybe more peppery, spicy mango chutney. That's it.
It doesn't look overly sweet to me.
No.
That's maybe not. So it's sweeter than it looks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Jenny has now miraculously changed into Joe. So thank you, Joe, for joining us.
It's all right.
And we're now about to taste our last dish. And in front of us we have a cup and a saucer. So I'd like you to just put your hands in front of you and feel the cup and saucer so you know where they are. And then lift them. Joe, if you lift it just under your nose and take a deep smell and just see what you can smell. See what aromas greet you. And just say what you smell.
Strawberries.
Strawberries. Will, Stuart,
Very,
Blue. Say again.
very sweet.
sweet. Stuart, what do
Maybe
you?
blueberries.
Blueberries. Okay.
I'm siding on Joe's side here. I think it's
You
strawberry.
think it's strawberries?
Yeah.
Okay. Smells citrusy to me. Yeah. Okay. Any other ideas before we dig in?
It's maybe cream there.
Cream. Okay. Just touch it with your spoon. Yeah, and just see what else you can feel in there through your spoon. Okay. Have you got your spoon, Joe?
Yeah.
Great. So just
quite-
put it in and just prod about.
Yeah, it's quite
See if
juicy.
there's nothing in there. There's anything else in there. And then just take a bit on the end of your spoon and just put it between your lips and hold it in your mouth. And then see what flavours emerge.
Gooseberry.
Okay, that's one gooseberry.
There's definitely citrus of some sort in there, isn't there? Lemony.
Yeah, lemon.
There's lemon. It's like zest in there as well.
But the consistency, what else is in there, do you think? There's more than just...
Well, there's definitely, yeah, like you said, zest.
Zest, is it? Is it a
Yeah.
little,
There's the rind of something.
Oh,
Yeah,
rind.
definitely.
Yeah. Okay.
Is there a possibility of having? There might be some. Well, there's definitely. I'm sure I've just tasted gooseberry.
Gooseberry, you
Yeah.
think?
Yeah, that just kind of came straight through there.
And what do you think it's mixed in with? You know, the what's making the texture of this?
Cream.
Cream.
Cream. I thought there might be some crushed meringue in there, but I think it's just the fruit.
You're thinking crushed meringue in there? Okay.
Possibly, yes.
Yeah, that, you could be
More
right.
than
There's,
zest in there.
there's a crusty sort of feel, which isn't fruit based.
Oh, have I got mint or something in there?
Do you think there's some mint in there? Okay. You like mint?
Not particularly. I mind it on my toothpaste.
Maybe try it all together and see how it works as a combination, though.
I think there might be a crushed wafer in there as well, maybe. There's certainly gooseberry.
It kind of reminds me a little bit of an Eton mess, a very, very, very small one.
Like an Eton mess.
The next
okay.
day, Eton mess,
A next day
day.
Eton mess, yes.
where the meringue's disintegrated.
Right. So,
I'm going to go for blueberry and gooseberry as the dominant things, with zest
that's your last offer, is it?
and maybe a bit of meringue. Yeah, my last
Your
one.
last offer.
I think I did get some meringue in that last one,
Okay.
something crunchy going on.
Well,
I'm going for gooseberry and there's mint in there as well. I've just come across that with meringue.
There's a huge amount of sugar in there.
do you want to give it a name, the dessert?
I would say like an Eton mess.
Like an Eton mess.
Like an Eton mess, but not.
Joe?
Is it a fool?
Fool.
That's what I was going to say, a fool. Yeah.
2 fools and an Eton mess. Right, okay, so
We have a look.
Sounds about right.
You can take your
Oh,
bite.
I can. Can I?
Yeah.
It was going to fall off anyway, I think.
That's it.
Okay.
So it was
Yarnton mess.
the Yarnton mess.
Meringue,
Oh,
strawberries, cream, lemon, zest, raspberry curd, sugar, mint.
So no fools here, it's all Yarnton mess.
Yeah, all Yarnton mess.
Yeah.
The raspberry curd was from
Raspberry
Mrs. Bridges.
curd,
Mrs.
Mrs. Bridges.
Mrs. Bridges.
We'll have to invite her in, Mrs. Bridges.
Yes.
She can come round my house if she wants.
Yeah. Cook a whole meal. So, just to sum up then, guys, what did you think of the whole experience?
For me, my taste buds are just alive.
Right.
So you normally throw food in your mouth and just chew it. It's a great mass. You don't really take any notice. But
And I think especially, sorry Stuart, I think especially with this one, if I'd had this in front of me, I would have eaten it about 10 times faster.
Right. Yeah.
It would have been,
Yeah.
I can see
Gone.
what it is and I can eat it,
Yeah.
but then it's just like, yeah, I would have maybe eaten it much faster, but doing this has made me enjoy it a lot more.
And if you didn't like the look of it, you wouldn't have necessarily gone for it anyway.
Yeah.
Oh, you'd have
Because
avoided
you-
the
yeah.
things you didn't
Yeah,
like.
if you didn't, if you
Okay.
thought you didn't like the look
Yeah.
of it, then you might not actually eat it.
Yeah,
Yeah. And you're saying that eating it quickly, you might have missed something about it.
very
So.
possible, yes.
Right.
The mint,
Right.
possibly. It seems like there's mint in
I
there.
think Joe did quite well getting quite a few of them read.
Yeah. Yeah. So what was it that you read them out? Didn't you?
yeah, it was meringue, strawberries, cream, lemon zest, raspberry curd, sugar, and mint. Certainly a lot of sugar in there. You know.
Yum. Buzzing.
And what about your other senses? What were they doing? What did you experience through those? Apart from your eyes.
Well, to be honest with you, there was no sense of sound at all. Sound disappeared.
Oh, yeah.
You know.
No, I agree.
I wasn't aware of any sound at all.
Yeah, I was concentrating on what I was doing and forgot that
Yeah.
there was a shop going around
So,
around us, I suppose.
so where would you say your awareness was then?
on
tongue.
on sniffing or yeah,
On our tongues.
scent or
yeah.
tongues.
Right.
Yeah.
And I would even say your voice became a background noise.
Oh, thank you.
In a good way, but I could hear what you were saying and I was listening to what you were saying.
Yeah.
But
I wasn't distracted by anyone else
yes,
talking in the background.
so even though you were
Right.
sat right next to us, it was.
So when you eat normally and you can see, where's your awareness then? I wonder.
On looking on where the next mouthful's coming from,
Oh,
probably.
right. Okay.
A lot of people,
This
it's
is
a
all
television, a
about
lot of people these days.
Just concentrating on the food.
Or talking to the person I'm having food with. It's so
Yeah.
I usually with my wife, so I'm not necessarily concentrating on the food.
Right. Right.
After all that, my sense of smell is heightened.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah. So what message would you give to people about your experience and them trying this?
I think it's a good way of losing weight actually, because you're so absorbed in everything you're eating, you forget you're hungry or whatever.
Right.
You know,
Yeah, I mean, I suppose if you
Don't think you'd eat as
if you
much.
can see a massive plate full of stuff, then
Yeah.
you'll just eat it because it's there, and if you can't see it, you'll go with what
Yeah.
you're tasting, and
Right.
then when you've had enough, you've had enough.
Oh, okay.
I think you'd be aware when you've had enough more.
Yeah.
Right.
You know.
Well,
I would say exactly the same. That you slow down the process of eating, and generally speaking, that will then you fill up much slower. You get more food. I don't know, you get more worth out of what you're eating, I suppose. Is the best way to put it.
Yeah.
It's quite difficult to put into words. But,
And I think after all that, Winnie's behaved really well. So
yes.
thank you very much, Andy. Hopefully
you're
we'll
welcome.
do
Yeah.
some more films.
glad you enjoyed it.
It's the first time Andy's co-hosted with us, and thanks for Yarnton
you.
Nurseries for housing us.
And thank you to Mrs. Bridges.
Yeah, whoever she
Wonderful
is.
produce.
Hopefully she'll be on the next film.
I know I'll come back and have some Yarnton mess.
Yarnton Nurseries.
Yes.
So thank you very much.